Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be doing a recap of every single free agency move in the 2023 off-season. The free agency movement period has now come to an end, so from here on out all moves will be trades, and because of that I thought I'd just give a short little quick recap on every single move that happened in the free agency movement period. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Starting things off, we're going to be going in chronological order. So the first free agent to make a move in 2023 was James Jordan, who moved from Melbourne to Sydney. He's an outside midfielder, played as a wingman in their premiership winning year. However, he fell out of favour towards the end of 2023 with the arrival of Lachie Hunter, and so he decided to explore a move with the Sydney Swans. As compensation for losing James Jordan, Melbourne got a pick which was at the time pick 39 in the 2023 National AFL Draft. However, with other free agency moves going ahead, it has slid down to pick 42. The second deal, which got completed on day one of the movement period, was Matt Flynn going from the Giants to the Eagles. He was an out-of-favour ruckman with GWS. Kieran Briggs in the second half of the year became one of the best ruckmen in the competition, which unfortunately for Flynn left no place in the best 22 for his service, so he decided to go to a club where there would be less competition for his spot in the Eagles. In compensation for losing Matt Flynn, GWS got pick 40, which is now slidden to pick 43. The next move that happened was Joel Hamling going from Fremantle to Sydney. Hamling is a key defender that has not played much footy in the last 3 years, managing only 4 games in 2023. As a result of his movement, Fremantle did not receive any compensation. Next up was Tom Doedee moving from Adelaide to Brisbane. This was a much talked about deal throughout the season. He was constantly weighing up whether to re-sign with Adelaide or move to either Brisbane or Collingwood. In the end, he decided to explore his free agency options with Brisbane. Tom Doedee's new contract with Brisbane warranted Band 2 compensation for Adelaide, which was at the time pick 19, but has now slid down to pick 20. The next free agency move came when North Melbourne ruckman Todd Goldstein made the switch to Essendon. He's had a very long career and decided he wanted to keep it going another season and made the switch to Essendon as an unrestricted free agent. This move didn't warrant North Melbourne any compensation. Now for what was the biggest free agency move of the off-season. Ben McKay made his way from North Melbourne to Essendon. This was much talked about throughout the year. There were multiple clubs who wanted to secure Ben McKay. In the end, Essendon were the ones that prevailed. Ben McKay thus far has only played in 8 career wins across multiple seasons, so it seemed likely that he would want to move out of North Melbourne, and in the end that ended up being the case. Another reason this move has been talked about so much is the compensation North Melbourne got in return for losing him. They got pick 3, which is Band 1 compensation, which a lot of people don't think Ben McKay is worth. If you remember back to the 2013 off-season, Hawthorn got pick 19 in return for losing Lance Franklin, and it's fair to say that Ben McKay is not quite on the level of Buddy Franklin. However, the free agency formula has gone to work and it cannot be argued with now. And now for this year's final free agency move. That was Jade Gresham going to Essendon. This was another very talked about deal throughout the season. There was a lot of speculation on which club he might end up at, and in the end, likewise with Ben McKay, it was Essendon. For this loss of Jade Gresham, St Kilda netted themselves pick 21 compensation. Those are all 7 free agents that switched clubs in the 2023 off-season. Obviously, there is still more trades to happen as the trade period hasn't ended yet, so there'll be more content on that coming up soon. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.